She had a nice long snack break. She went to the bathroom. She drank about a gallon of water. Her belly is still kind of big, but we'll see. We'll see if we're done. Hopefully we're done. It would be so awesome. You never know if there are still one or two in there, but I would be very happy to just end it at 4. 4 is a nice magical number. They all look like they're healthy. And it's big relief that I'm not having to decide right now whether to run in and interfere, because I'm worried about any of them. They all look healthy. And she's being a wonderful mummy. So very, very lucky in that regard. But so far so good. We'll see if all we can do is wait and see if she has any more contractions. She will continue to have light contractions as her body gets her uterus and everything back in place in there. And you will probably see some panting. Don't worry about it. As the kittens nurse, they release hormones, and those hormones will stimulate the contractions and cause her to do some panting, etc. I'm trying to get, there's an adorable moment coming up I'm trying to get a screenshot of. I just got distracted. Oh, there we go. Oh, I may have just missed it. So cute. Oh, they're so cute. What a sweet little family. Oh my gosh. Oh, look how sweet they are. So, if they had been born at the colony, only one of these guys would have survived. So, take your pick. One of these 4 would have survived past 6 months. The other 3 would have died from disease, predators, injury, starvation, cruelty, something like that. Most likely in our colony it would be disease or predator, tomcat. But because all 4 were born here, they will have everything they need, and the only reason we ever lose them is if they have some sort of congenital issue that is not able to be survived. So they have a really good chance here, the best chance that they could possibly have, and Mommy Sable is taking care of them so far, which is really great. And if you want to learn more about what we're doing with feral cats, you can go to tinykittens.com/ferals. Feral cats are the most underserved cat population, and they're also the most misunderstood. And so we're trying to change that. We're working really hard to test our assumptions and document ways to more compassionately care for feral cats, and hoping to change the way society values feral cats so that eventually people will care for them more responsibly. I think someone's sitting on number 2's umbilical stump. So it's always such a huge relief when everybody's out and everybody's safe. Mommy Sable has refueled and has earned herself a nice long nap. I hope that she is done with baby so she can sleep for a while. I don't know. She will continue to have light contractions, but if there is another baby or two in there, it could come hours later, could come up to a day later. I feel like something is happening in there. You see her belly moving. Not the breathing movement. It could just be a contraction, but we'll see. Yeah, they will. Number 2 will find her way to the milk bar. I know it's hard to watch. It's hard for me to watch because, if I was in there, I would be like plugging her right in, but she'll figure it out. Look how cute. So adorable. And number 2 was plugged in for a while, before number 3 was born, I believe it was. Put a nice clean blanket down, weigh them, check genders, check feet, make sure everyone's okay, get them all plugged in. But there's no way I'm going to do that. They look so content right now, and Sable's doing a great job. I will definitely go in. I'm going to observe and wait as long as I can. Before I go in, I want them to have time to bond, and if I have any concerns about any of them, then I will go in. I think Sable can handle it. I think she's confident enough, and her instincts are strong enough that I think she could handle me going in, probably sometime tomorrow, but or I guess later today. But I would like to wait as long as possible just to give her a little more time to feel comfortable and safe. And don't be alarmed if she tries to move the babies. And don't be alarmed if she becomes ferocious and, charges me when I come in the room. She's no doubt had to protect her babies in the past. And so she's just being a good mom if she does that. It's hard to tell if she's just having little leftover contractions or if there is something actually moving in there. So I think we'll just have to wait and see if after a little rest, if she starts having contractions again. Her belly still looked pretty big when she was walking around. It didn't look like the empty, flabby belly. It looked like there's still something in there, but again, no way to know for sure. It depends on how much fluid she has in there and what else is going on in there, so we'll just have to wait and see. So anyway, Thank you all for watching. I think I'm going to turn off the voiceover because I don't think there's anything that I can contribute at this point. Anything coherent anyway. I will continue to watch, and if anything needs to happen, then I will be right next door. Just right outside, just right on the other side of the house. Like 10 seconds away. But everything looks pretty calm and under control at this point, so the only thing, the only unknown is whether we have any more coming. I don't think they're gonna come anytime super soon. She looks pretty relaxed and rested, and she did take a good break to eat and drink, and so poor thing is definitely exhausted. She's been working really hard, so so far so good. So far our spring round of tiny ferals is off to a pretty good start. So thanks for tuning in. If you want to learn more about what we're doing, you can go to tinykittens.com. Our work with the ferals is at tinykittens.com/ferals. The naming contest is at tinykittens.com/names. I will post updates on Facebook, which is facebook.com/tinykittens. If you want to see, we have a new Facebook page called Tiny Tapeworms, where some of the medical stuff gets posted, like some of the photos that only people interested in like medical stuff or science or weird stuff will enjoy. And then Cassidy also has his own Facebook page along with my cats at Tiny Tuxies on Facebook. Cassidy came from the same colony as Sable. He was 9 weeks old when we rescued him, and he was missing both of his back legs. And so I'm still doing physical therapy on him multiple times a day, but he's doing really well. Ooh, the wind is starting. So I do have everything on battery backup, so hopefully if the wind knocks out the power, you'll still have cam. The lighting might change a little bit, but you'll still have cam for an hour or two. I don't know, depending on how much power is out. I don't know how long it will be out, but hopefully I'll be able to keep everything up. So anyway, thank you to everyone who did CCing and who answered questions and posted links and things like that. You guys are awesome. And thank you for caring about a feral cat that most people wouldn't think twice about. Because look how sweet and special she is with her little family. Get in there, number 2. Number 2 is going to get in there eventually, don't worry. So we have one pregnant mama down, 2 to go. Neelix and Savina are also our 2 more pregnant feral cats that are in our care at the moment. Neelix is Sable's roommate. She's been mostly... Oh, here, I'll show you what she's doing. Here she is, right? Stand by. There she is. She's napping. Someone's very squeaky. Yeah, this one was good because we were able to actually see it. We're always evolving here at Tiny Kittens. Our first feral mom, Sloane, gave birth to her kittens in a litter box full of dirt and leaves from the forest. And I've learned so much since then. I think things have gone pretty smoothly with this batch so far. But we still have two more. We still have two more mamas to get through, so we're gonna have a full house. So yeah, so I'm gonna turn off the voiceover portion, but I will definitely be watching, so nobody needs to be concerned if something happens. I will be watching, and but I don't anticipate. No one looks like they're struggling. Mama Sable looks like she's doing great. She looks like she's done this many times before. She knows exactly what she's doing. And she has done this many times before, all by herself in far worse conditions. So if she was outside tonight, if I hadn't brought her in, she would have had her babies in the rafters of a barn, which, all things considered, was a fairly safe place to have the babies. The weather right now is 54 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was torrentially raining, so she would have had to go out and find food in the torrential rain, because you saw how starving she was after how hard she worked. So she would have had to go out into that rainstorm and try to find food, and in the middle of the night she would have had to avoid coyotes, and so not the best circumstances, but at least we knew she had a safe nesting spot, and the property owner does leave food out for them when he knows where they're nesting, which is really, really great of him. So it may not have been too bad, but despite that, still the odds are only one of these babies would have survived. Yeah, number two is gonna figure it out, and Mama will help her. Oh, so there's some, that looks like little contractions, but hopefully those are just getting uterus back in place contractions. She didn't even react. Neelix heard me talk and got nervous. Mama Sable in the zone. Yeah, she'll be okay. She has already eaten some. She got actually pretty long nursing in between 3 and 4, I think it was. So I'm not that worried. She has had a snack already, and she's nice and warm. She's just taking the scenic route. Mommy might wake up and help her. Mommy's waking up now. Oh, and see, two's coming back around, so she'll figure it out. Or he, I don't know genders yet. So anyway, alright, signing off for real. Thank you guys for watching. If you want any more information, you can go to tinykittens.com or Facebook page, facebook.com/tinykittens.